Hey guys. So I've been taking a break from doing readings, and a lot of it has to do because a girl has been experiencing mental health problems, and I wanted to speak on it because I'm not sure if a lot of people from the spiritual community experience it. But for me, the problem of cause was, for one, I've been going through a whole rewiring of my nervous system, like trying to change the chemical outputs. And what's it called? I already had an anxiety issue going to the movie theaters, and that was like, I think, on either Monday or Sunday. And then Tuesday, Lord, I experienced the worst fucking panic attack. The worst with psychosis, which I did not know until now that it was psychosis that I was going through, because I was tripping myself out, like, from reality, that I was just like overthinking everything. And then the crazy part was the fact that I was hearing voices, and the voices were getting loud, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And any kind of sound that was coming through was just like way too much. Like, it was getting to the point where I'm just like, yo, you gotta silence the room, because that is insane. I did not know that was able to happen. And it's been taking a while to like recuperate from that, because that was the worst. And it's like, I don't even like to think about self-diagnosing, but I had to like literally look up a lot of things, because I was just like, there has to be a reason. Like, this is not normal. It's not okay. I don't go through this stuff. The last time that I ever went through a panic attack was through caffeine. And yeah, I saw the problem of cause, so I stopped drinking caffeine all in general. So I don't drink sodas or coffee. And the whole thing as of late with this was just like, your girl tried THC, and it was in a gummy, and I tried my best to like have it like a low dosage, but worst mistake of my life. It's literally like the first time I ever tried medical marijuana for the first time. Note to self, guys: if you're ever doing something that messes with the mind, be mindful of it. Don't overdo it, because I already did it. And I'm not a smoker, FYI. I'm really not. But here's for the shits and giggles, just to try things, you know? And this is what I get for trying shit like this. But, you know, I didn't know, but now I know. Yeah, so I tried that. I tried my best not to overthink it when it happened, but I felt my body, like, out of the fucking blue. Heartbeat was beating fast. I started shaking like crazy. I was losing my batshit mind. Like, I was just having the hardest time being here, grounded, responding, even trying to get that help from somebody that was near me. Like, I was like, get the fuck away. I hid in the bathroom. I hid in the freaking bathroom because I was just like, everything's just too much. Even my own dog, I had to take her off my bed because it was so fucking much. And I'm just here like, now you seem like a crappy mom. And I have the sensation that my dog had a feeling that something was gonna go up with me, because she wanted to push me. Like, I saw a difference in her face, and she was just trying to comfort me. And that's when I started to shake and go through the whole panic attack. But with the whole panic attack, the other times that I've experienced a panic attack, I'm able to like mentally get stimulated and have a conversation with somebody and calm myself down as it like goes down. But with this one, it was in a mixture of my mental. Like, I could not stabilize my mind no matter how much somebody would talk to me. Even if I was watching something, I couldn't even watch a freaking movie. It was freaking me out. So that was a very scary experience. And then besides the voices, I was hearing noises. And then I'll even like sink into my psyche and be like, am I dreaming? Am I asleep? Am I awake? Like, it was in the most trippiest fucking way ever. And I'm just like, this is just not the vibe. This is not it. I do not recommend it. And so, my stoners out there, kudos to y'all. I don't know how you guys do it. But for me, it was just not okay. It's taking me a minute to just grasp myself, because even after that, because I stayed high for 24 fucking hours. 24 fucking hours. And I know that's an insane amount, because usually they will say like, oh, it just usually lasts like 12 hours. And to me, it lasted 24. I still felt it in my system. I am that sensitive to my own system that I felt it in my system, and I'm just like, nah, not the vibe. I had to sleep that shit off, because it's just like anytime I would like get up, like the thoughts would start racing, and I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm checked out. I'm checking out. Fuck this. I don't want to think about anything else. I tried to distract myself, because it took me 3 to 4 hours to calm the fuck down from having the shakes, and I kept having to tell myself the shakes are gonna go away. The shakes are gonna go away. I just kept shaking, having a fast heartbeat. And not only that, like dissociating, the realization, like losing my sanity basically. And I'm just like, you're not crazy, you're not crazy, you're not crazy. But it's very hard to believe that whenever you feel like you're in survival, like you're dying in that moment. And it fucking sucks. It fucking sucks, because it's like, damn, like I'm always hearing this positive stuff when it comes to these things, and then I get to experience it and it just feels so horrid and negative that I'm just like, it makes me think about like, do I ever want to do any hallucinants whenever it comes to like ayahuasca or like acid or any of that stuff? Like, do I really want to put myself through that? Because like, this was not me even seeing things. This is just me hearing things, and then, you know, being sensitive to the sounds, the smells, to taste. And it was tripping me up. It was really tripping me up. But imagine me being in freaking acid, and I'm just like, I don't want to be seeing things. I already felt insane with this freaking high that lasted 24 fucking hours. And it was really giving me a whole freaking flashback, like back in the past, like into like 2022 when I first got high off weed. And I had my first freaking I had an anxiety attack. It wasn't even a panic attack. It was an anxiety attack, because I got so high that I dropped. And I started crying because it was horrible. And that stuff was like lasting me for hours as well. And at the time I was in a relationship, that person fell asleep on me. So I was here with my cell phone checking the time. And it felt like I was seeing things too. Like it felt like I was in Wonderland. And that shit was just fucking scary. I was like, never again will I do this to myself. Because I'm just like, what the fuck is this? But yeah, so because of that whole scenario that happened this week, the day after that, I thought I was okay. Everything was normal. I was doing my normal thing. I was just like, cool, I'm back to being healthy. It was just a bad trip, whatever, fuck it. Okay, well, in the afternoon before I was going to work and stuff like that, something just triggers me. Something sets me off. And I'm just like, Immediately I start feeling sick to my stomach, and I go and run into the bathroom. And I'm just like, nope. I need to be the fuck left alone. Because this is not it. And again, with the voices and like losing my train of thought, having a poor grasp of reality, me here just like psychoanalyzing everything, and I'm just like, fuck. Like, this is not cool, this is not fun. I don't feel like, I'm mentally equipped to go to work like this, because I work at Amazon, and at Amazon there's loud noises, there's a lot of people, they track your time if you walk off your station, so it's just like, it is not okay for me to be in that mental situation and sensitivity still, even after the whole process, and go to work and just be like, okay, so I'm just gonna wait till it hits me, because it was before work. Nothing major was happening. Something just like, something flipped. And it's like, if it's just randomly showing up now, do you really think I'm gonna risk it in an environment where there's a lot of noise? I already had my first panic attack at Amazon, and that was because of the caffeine. And that was not a great experience at all, because I literally had to go hide in the bathroom. And even the assistant manager was just like, what is going on? What's wrong with you? And I'm just like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I don't know what this is. Like, I've never experienced that stuff. So, like, for me to be, like, I don't want to create a scene. Nor do I want, like, an ambulance or stuff like that showing up because of that. But, yeah. And so, it's very serious where it comes to, like, the psyche. Because now I'm over-rationalizing things. And even whenever I'm doing my cards, it's just like I don't feel like I'm tapped in the moment at all. My brain is just constantly just thinking on the rational level. It's just like, man, not of importance. That has no meaning. These are just cards. And it's like, damn, like the one thing that I really freaking enjoy is just like ruined because of this one, like, that event. And it's not gonna be a forever thing. I'm just here just making sure that I'm mentally okay first. Because it's just like, I like to be 100% when it comes to the things that I'm passionate about. And if I'm not 100%, then I feel like I'm half-assing things for you guys and not being my true, like, full authentic self. And that is just, that's bullshit. I don't want to be doing that to you guys. And I literally went on a whole binge, literally looking for the fucking problem of cause, because I was just like, I don't feel at peace until I look it up. Like, that's on, like, some rational shit. I'm just like, I need a reason why. Because I've been noticing, like, the reason why I was, like, panicking and stuff like that is because, like, I'm afraid of the unknown. I don't like the uncertainty. I don't like losing control. Like, literally me being, like, all high off my ass was, like, a big sign, like, you have control issues, girlie. You have control issues. And it's just like, well, yeah, because, like, all you want to seek is security and safety. And when you're in a state like that where your body's just all over the place and it's just, like, rejecting help, and it's rejecting your mind, you feel disconnected, and you're here having all these random thoughts and voices just coming at you, and you try to, like, you know, accept it in the moment, and it's still coming back and forth, or there's just like a repeating song that's going on a loop, and it's not even favorable at that point at all. Don't get me wrong, I do like it whenever I have a song in my head, but not whenever it's going in loop, and it's whenever I'm feeling like shit on the inside. That's just not okay for me. For me, that's just traumatizing. It makes me like, ooh, like, can't even enjoy music now for that. But it's a lot of healing, and I highly recommend you guys to really take care of your mental health. Don't take your life for granted. I should have been more wise, honestly. But can you really blame a person for being curious? I should have, you know, used more of my discernment. Because I'm really not that type of girl. I would prefer to rather drink and not, like, you know, what's happening afterwards, because usually I'm having a good time whenever I'm drinking, and I know that, like, if I just drink water, like, the hangover's gonna be over. Like, simple as that. Rather than with that other stuff, you're just like hours, and it wasn't a blunt, it wasn't edible, and it was not the vibe. So yeah, that's my tidbit, guys. I am sorry. I'll try to get myself back onto doing readings as soon as possible whenever I'm mentally suited for it and I'm tapped in, because I don't want to half-ass you guys at all. I'm not the one to want to half-ass something that I really enjoy doing. Especially because I do enjoy you guys as a community, and you guys are actually, like, you know, very supportive, and I have not experienced that until I joined YouTube. Like, TikTok is a very different kind of breed, compared to YouTube. YouTube is like, you guys are very supportive. You guys actually take the time to like actually watch the videos and comments and like subscribe and go more in depth with your comments, and I really actually enjoy that stuff. It's not just like superficial stuff. Like, I like to learn you guys. But yeah, here I am in my journey, just trying to like heal. I just feel very horrid and bad because it's just like, girl, it's the mind. That's the one thing about me. Like, if anything that comes to like my psyche and stuff like that, like, I don't play with that stuff. I just don't. If it's my feelings, I know I'll get over it. I'm not gonna lie. You can play with my feelings, but don't play with my mind. Because like with my mind, it's just like, that's just on another level, and that takes more to recover than the feelings. So that's just me. I hope this gives y'all guys that clarity and reasoning behind everything that's going on. I just feel like you guys deserve an explanation for this. So yeah.